What part are we going to? What part are we going to?
What, baby?
What part are we going to?
We don't know yet, baby. For Emma Gavin, the big one.
Stella?
Yeah.
Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the New England Patriots and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas.
Wow.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. And, Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Completes this one to Thornton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Did you see that right the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll run for the first time with Pierre Strong. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On first down, right back to Strong.
Oh, should have stayed outside.
But only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Setting up the screen, Harris. And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. Now, this looks like a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Complete. It's Henry. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Harris is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Carr now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. Touchdown. Darren Waller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are able
because
to
he's
strike
outrunning a
back quickly
90-fucking-6 speed wide receiver fucking corner. Okay.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
On second down, a run with Strong. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Andy Isabella, 70 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
From the 29, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Raiders had 6 and 7, a game under 500 on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here, and it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Both these teams last year, identical 10-7 records. Both were playoff teams that went out in the wild card round. With a big difference, last year Josh McDaniels was the offensive coordinator of the Pats. This year, he's the head man in Las Vegas. So this, a game he's definitely had circled on his calendar. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So into Pats territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. To throw his Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Kyle Duggar in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. That didn't appear to be a designed safety blitz. I think he was just going off instinct.
I love the way you described that because I'm thinking along with you. I'm not sure that was designed that way, but he saw an opportunity, gambled a little bit, and made it pay off.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Carr. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Come on, bro.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Stupid fuck.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
A give running right is strong here.
Come on, guys. Block.
Gain on the play there, so that doesn't help.
Damn, bro.
Looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Oh, my God. He dropped it. Wow.
As that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He'll get that out to the flat to White. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Four yards remain for 2nd down. Now Carr. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. First down, here's White. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Matt Judon there to bring him down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Matt Judon make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to get the football here at their own 23. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Handoff, Strong running left. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his man, Thornton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 33. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Right side, Thornton with it. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open.
Oh, my God. Come on.
Back at about the 37-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Unreal.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Oh, wow. How lucky are you? I mean, how lucky are you? Unreal.
70 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and have at the end result, a touchdown.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Pats at the line, ready to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Charles. And the Raiders are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 20.
We got to get you dressed.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Grab your bag right there.
Picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was
don't go getting
for that run pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably
these are like jean legging things, I guess. I don't know.
Second
you put them on.
Just inside the 30.
Yes, you can. Come on. You got to make sure. Yep, that's the front. Come on, cut off.
That's
how do you get yourself dressed at home?
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Why don't you sit down and put them on you? Pull them over your feet, then stand up. Like a normal kid.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
Yep.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from.
What did I do with that shit?
And that's what he did.
Oh, did I really forget to put it? No, here, it's here. Put that one on. Oh, here, it's got tags. Hold up.
The last run
yeah, you
got
gotta
a
have
couple.
socks.
2nd and 8.
The champ.
Now Carr.
Baby.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
You gotta keep your shoes on to run the
get this
trampoline.
up to midfield. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game.
Come on, kid.
Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here's Johnson with a reception.
Come here, kid. Like, Daddy's trying to win a game here, baby. This was like the worst time for you to come up and
they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
I
The goal
like
for any offense versus his own defense, find the
Here,
holes where
goes
guys
on.
are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now back to the ground game with White, and nothing much material.
Yeah, I don't know why you're outside in shorts and a t-shirt. Who told you you could go outside in shorts and a t-shirt?
No, that's exactly the way to execute.
Right, let's go put clothes on.
They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground. honed in on it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the 24, Carr. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night.
Pull those pants out
you're
from your foot, baby.
Coverage with this guy, and that is less than
now they are.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's Carr to throw.
Oh my God, why are they all fucking cold? Come on, Ted, will you please hurry up, Daddy? You're distracting me very badly.
Again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front. Carlson on for the PAT.
Baby, come on. It's really not that difficult, honey.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Here, you know what? Just put the other socks on. Man. Here. Those are what you can't use. We'll have to get you new socks.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. He will return.
Sweatshirt and shoes to go outside.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game, his team is down right now. So it's important to make sure you get some confidence back for both the quarterback and the entire offense. Otherwise, those mistakes could continue to pile up.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Harris. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Throwing Jones. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. Got his man. It's Thornton. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Jones on 1st and 10. And he's got his target, Harris. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Andy Isabella. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 21.
You might be good with just a long sleeve, baby. It might not be that cold. I don't think it's that cold out. If you get chilly, though, come get your sweatshirt, okay? Remember, no playing in the mud, only on the trampoline, and no taking your shoes off.
Into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
No, baby.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
No, baby. It's too cold to take shoes off right now.
Carr going to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Finding room at midfield. And out across midfield down to the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run. A 1st down.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They defer to White out of the shotgun. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
That is
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
Get out from there before you pull it fucking down like you did
that fits the
yesterday,
bill.
you stupid bitch. Relax. No, I don't want to hear it. I'll karate chop you.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow! Knocked him for a loss.
Big 3rd down. A field goal from this spot, 57 yards as they hope to move it a little closer. Carr now to throw.
Oh, I missed the fucking tackle. Really? Come on, you bitches.
They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
That was just a good example of taking what the defense gave him. No one open downfield, knew where his safety valve was, swung it out to him. He gets upfield and picks up the 1st down. Well done all the way around.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go up the middle with White. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
From here, it would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on third down. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Carr going to go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards there, just like last play.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Andy Isabella. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Patriots strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Fulk connects on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. On 1st down, Carr. And that's complete to Adams.
Good play. I like that.
A gain of 2 out to the 27.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown,
that was
the
great.
Receivers on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. That's a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Johnson,
oh my God, I was there. Pick that, bro.
Down, but not before they reach the 50.
Wow.
3 yards the pick
I got
there.
fucking.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep
hold
firing.
it so you don't score, and you're wasting your own time.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Waste that time, boy.
Needed, but
Waste that time, boy. Waste it, waste it, waste it, waste it. Waste that time, my boy.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he'll be brought down
staying in here.
27.
You wanted to waste that time.
Are they trying to prevent winning? Because right now, they're laying back and they're picking them apart, moving the ball downfield, and they got to start bringing a little pressure towards the quarterback.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Carr. Slant to Adams. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number 1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Now Carr. Looking middle, and that's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's White. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Corny.
Down to add the extra point.
You can go OT. That's fine. You can go OT, yeah.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
To throw is Jones. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And they're able to stop it here on the spike with 3 seconds remaining. Here's Jones. Buying time to his left. To Henry. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that dial. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the Raiders are going to get the football first here in the overtime session as we are back underway. And we will not see a return to start overtime. It'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, He's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
First throw of overtime for Carr. Oh, and it's intercepted. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football, and probably 3rd down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Strong again. And once again, he will not go anywhere. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. All right, well, they didn't kick it on 2nd down, now 3rd and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on 4th down. Let's say it gets blocked, it's behind the line of scrimmage, you fall on it, you get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. So here now is the kicker, Nick Folk. And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their 2nd timeout here. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And it'll be a good time in the Back Bay tonight. The Patriots have won the football game. And for the visitors, it is going to be a happy flight home. It is always such a treat, Charles, in the NFL when you can go on the road and get a victory, and that's exactly what they accomplished here today.
Oh, the trip home so much sweeter, isn't it? All the noise they heard before, how tough it is to win on the road, how tough it is to play in this stadium, how hyped up that crowd's going to be. They just used it as fuel, came in full of confidence, believed in themselves, and got it done.
So for the Pats, it's just their 3rd win on the campaign as they move to
check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Raiding through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters real blue, streets on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They try to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty. Watch how I go ballistic, and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic. I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out. Now it was just that Fridays was serving the green. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a game.